What's up, guys? Back again with another video, and today it is 7:30 a.m. in the morning, and I am getting ready to head to El Paso Comic-Con with Colonial Carnage. There's supposed to be numerous celebrities and anime actors that are supposed to be there. One of them being Zachary Levi, who played Shazam. I got these items that want to be autographed. Not only is Shazam gonna be there, but so is WWE legends uh, Jimmy Hart, Chavo Guerrero, and Tatanka. And another Power Ranger's gonna be there. I believe the lovely Tracy Lynn Cruz, who played the Yellow Ranger in Power Rangers Turbo and Power Rangers in Space. So I got another opportunity to meet another Power Ranger. But on top of that, I want to get these items autographed, if possible, to see if Zachary Levi can autograph my Shazam double feature Blu-ray, and if Chavo Guerrero could autograph my two Eddie Guerrero DVD sets, you know, and then maybe I could get like some pictures in there somewhere. But yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting Tracy Lynn Cruz, who is the Yellow Ranger for Power Rangers Turbo and Power Rangers Space, as well as meeting the three WWE legends, Jimmy Hart, Chavo Guerrero, and Tatanka. And I believe some of the American Gladiators are supposed to be there as well. So um, we'll catch up real soon once Colonial Carnage arrives, and we'll be on our little El Paso Comic Con adventure. So, all right, guys, stay tuned. What's up, guys? I'm finally here with my special guest, Mr. Colonial Carnage.
Well, hello there, everybody. Good morning and good afternoon and good night, whatever you are, what on the time of you watching this video.
That is such a DJ Master Dan intro. They probably don't know who he is, but maybe we'll get DJ Master Dan in for a future video if he ever makes a trip to town, right?
Yeah.
Let's see how over exaggerated
he can be.
Yeah, the dude's real funny. But yeah, I'm here with Colonial Carnage, and we are heading to El Paso Comic-Con. My very first El Paso Comic-Con. I've only been to the Las Cruces Comic-Con.
Yes.
You know, I don't know. This is like your third or fourth time?
Second.
Second?
No, sorry. Third time. Actually, my third time.
Third time?
Yeah, third time being there.
Yeah, because I only checked out some people that have vlogged the whole thing and whatnot. So, you know, I haven't actually been in the building itself. I've only been to the Las Cruces Comic Con, but never did a whole vlog on that because I wasn't even a YouTuber back then. But anyways, we got a lot of cool guests that are going to be arriving today, right?
Yes.
And is there any one that you're looking forward to in particular? Do you got anything on your little bucket list?
Yes, one of them, because he plays one of the characters of Dragon Ball. That he's gonna be there. He plays one of the Ginyu Force, so it would be neat to have his autograph. It would be this guy, Mark
Britton.
Yes,
Britton.
He's gonna play. He voiced one of the Ginyu Forces characters from Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like
he's like the main.
He's the
race I gotta meet and then get an autograph from him.
So he's the one on the top of your list.
Yes.
And for me, well, you already see me in my Power Ranger, my Power Ranger swag. I'm obviously, my top of my list is Tracy Lynn Cruz from Power Rangers Turbo and Power Rangers in Space. And then if I'm lucky, maybe Zachary Levi. I don't know how to pronounce his last name correctly.
Yeah, his last name is his last name is kind of like hard to like pronounce.
Yeah, but he's a pretty good actor though.
Yes.
You know. And you and me went to go see the first Shazam movie.
Yes.
And the second one came out during the middle of the pandemic and stuff.
Yeah, so yeah. Like we...
yeah, there was a gap where we didn't talk for a while because we were all in lockdown.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, I'm going to see if he can autograph my Shazam Blu-ray double feature. And then there's supposed to be three WWE legends that's supposed to be there. Jimmy Hart, Chavo Guerrero, and Tatanka. They didn't say what Jimmy Hart and Chavo Guerrero's fees were going to be for photos and autographs.
No,
So I don't know. That's going to be up in the air.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, those are the guests that I'm looking forward to meeting and getting pictures and autographs with. Of course, we're going to catch our buddy's little adventure too along the way, the ones he's going to meet.
Yeah.
You know, as you can see here, he's got decked out with your Dragon Ball Z swag.
Yes.
So right now we're just styling and profiling like Ric Flair. I know you.
Woo! Was that better?
Yeah. Yeah. You probably was gonna point out you used to also have a crush on Charlotte Flair back in the day.
Oh, yeah, you gonna bring that up? You gonna tell us the story?
Well, I was gonna say if I didn't bring it up, you were gonna bring it up anyways.
Exactly.
But yeah, this is just the little start of our adventure, and we just want to bring you all along for the ride, and there's more to come. So just sit tight, guys.
2 hours later.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are here at El Paso Comic-Con. And here is our hero right here.
Hello, how's it going?
Mr. Goku, Vegeta, Super Saiyan, Power Rangers, Michael's Transactions. I'm just saying a bunch of
I ran a lot of things. Currently, I don't know that was a transformation that they do into Power Rangers.
Megatron, Megazord. I'm all out of words.
He's all out of options.
Anyways, me and my friend are here.
Yes.
And are you excited to be here?
Very excited.
They got like a live band playing and everything.
You want to go check it out or no?
I don't know. I might embarrass myself trying to play one of the instruments. We also saw Mario and Luigi, which you pointed out. I didn't see earlier.
Yeah, I was trying to point it out to him, but he was, egging on the conversation that we were like talking about. But yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and see the sights, meet some of the stars and the celebrities, and I'm pretty sure you guys noticed that camera work where it was slightly off, or you could only see half of his face.
Yes.
He's like, keep that in, bro. I need that for comedy relief.
Yeah, use it as a comedy relief.
Comedy relief.
Gotta make the fans laugh.
Yeah. So all right, guys. We're going to go ahead and take you on this little adventure and see the sights along the way. Anything else you want to say before we do our little exploration?
No.
He's a man of very few words.
Yes, I am.
All right, guys. Now we're going to go ahead and take a look around and take you all along for the ride. So sit back and enjoy.
We do hand-painted items. Everything we do is hand-painted and a one-of. We don't make duplicates. And you can find us in Las Cruces, or you can find us at any event if you follow us on Instagram and Facebook. And yeah, we do functional art. Is what we do. From shelves to clocks, cornholes, dartboards, and anything in between. Yeah. Well, the inspiration is stuff that we like, and stuff that people relate to. That's what you do. We do a lot of original stuff, but a lot for these kind of shows, we do stuff that people connect to as they're growing up, favorite movies, stuff like that.
Yeah, when we were passing by the booth, right away I was like,
yeah. You know characters. Right?
Yeah, and then the design of things, and you got the same thing with the knives.
Yeah. It took a lot of years of creating our own style, our own look, and we try to try to make things that nobody else has. The only place you can find our stuff is with us. We're not in those stores. Nobody else sells our stuff but us.
I really appreciate your work, man. This stuff, I'm pretty sure you probably have a lot of people, a lot of your designs. They probably have you do some requests sometimes.
Yeah. You know, we started this 10 years ago in March. We've done over 20,000 pieces of art, and we travel all over the country. Our next show will be in Dallas, Texas, Texas Frightmare. We'll be out there.
Fantastic, man. Well, it was great meeting you,
All right,
man.
man. Nice meeting you. All right. Thank you very much, man.
All right, now we're gonna go ahead and see the sites, right? Check the whole place out, right?
Exactly. What you want to do? You want to see, like, want to show the fans what they see?
Yeah. We'll give them the tour, you know.
Yes, give them the tour.
Otherwise, they're like, oh, dude, there's just two nerds talking on the camera.
Exactly.
They're not showing us what it looks like at the con.
Yeah, I see the people behind us.
Yeah. We got right over there, Night of the Chihuahuas. It looked like they got a Godzilla comic book there.
Why did it sound like something like your uncle would say?
He's obsessed with Chihuahuas.
Yeah.
We're supposed to get 2 new Chihuahuas, but then we got that new pup because I guess one of my aunts wanted to find a home for it.
Yes.
And now she's been family ever since.
Yes. Well, just let the fans see.
Okay, so we got Deadpool over here. As you can see, we got some artwork right over here. It's a nice place you can check out some artwork. We got the Ninja Turtles. And more stuff right over there. Alright, we got these nice books over here, and I am here with Tamsin Al Silver.
Hello.
You want to tell us about your books?
Sure. I've been writing and published for over 10 years, and I write a mixture of urban fantasy and historical fantasy. On this side here is urban fantasy. That's where I started off. And more that I wrote, I started putting history elements into it, and I really realized that I loved history. And so as we moved through, I started working on a short story with Billy the Kid and the Lincoln County War. And the short story, they loved it. They didn't want to put it in their anthology. They thought it was a book, and I agreed. And so now it's a 3-book series. It's the real history of Billy the Kid and the Lincoln County War. It's just wrapped in Irish folklore and fantasy with a cinematic feel and episodic adventure. But other than the historical, if you're into urban fantasy, I also write a series called Sky of the Damned. If you've ever seen the web series by some sort of miracle that came out in 2013, 2014, that was me. I was hired by VampireFreaks.com, and I wrote Sky of the Damned for them. And then years later, I turned it into a series, and the 3rd and final book in that series will be out by the end of this year. Other than that, I have one standalone, which I think you started your panning on, which is Mark the Necromancer, which is about a vampire who becomes a necromancer, and she has to figure out why her friends are dying. It's a lot of comedy, it's a lot of snark, there's a little bit of horror in there. So you've got a big wide range. Sky of the Damned is fallen angels, and it deals with biblical lore, and it has vampires in it. So it plays with the new version of the Fae. So for me, it's just my storytelling. It's books that I would want to read. And I've been a reader for many, many years. My father used to read to me when I was really little. And every night he'd read all these books that were very much fantasy-based, and I just fell in love with it. And then I found Nancy Drew as I got older. And so urban fantasy is really that blend of fantasy and mystery. And so that's how I ended up writing what you see before you.
Oh, that's fantastic. Is there any type of book you recommend for first-time readers?
for people who are just starting reading my work,
Yeah.
if you're into historical, I would recommend this to be your starting point. And then if you are more into someone who really likes that spiritual, that kind of someone playing with that kind of part of fantasy, I would recommend Sky of the Damned. Now you can also watch this on YouTube, and if you like the episodes, snag the book or get the book and then watch it online. But if you really are if you're not someone who wants to get into a series and you're not sure yet because trying new authors can be rough. You don't know if you're going to like their style. So my stuff, I've been told, reads very similar to how I talk. But this is a standalone novel. And so if you are looking for just trying something, this would be my recommendation. But those are the 3 best ones that I like to always mention when you ask questions like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
And do you have like a favorite author or a favorite book or someone that inspired you to write books?
Yeah. So my mentor and one of the people that if you're not reading Faith Hunter, you really should be. She has a bunch of different supernatural series out, and I highly recommend them. She has vampires, and she's got all kinds of this amazing, rich world she's created in all her series that I highly recommend anything by her. She actually has a anthology about her Angel series. I have a short story in there. I don't have copies with me, sadly, but I'd recommend her. And so she's probably one of the things that made me want to write was all her stuff. But other than that, as a kid, I loved, Christopher Pike and L.J. Smith, and those kind of young adult books of fantasy and mystery. But one of my favorite series of all time is actually Nora Roberts, and it's her Chronicles of the One. It's a 3-part series. Highly recommend it. I think I reread it every year. So if not, I do the audio book. So those would be the people who I think inspire me the most.
Oh, fantastic. Now, is there any way, people could find you or reach you on any social media outlets?
Oh yeah. I have Twitter, and I also have, or is it X now? Whatever. I'm mostly on Facebook, so they can find me under Tamsin Silver on Facebook, and they can also locate my website at www.tamsinsilver.com.
That's great. It was fantastic meeting you.
Great meeting you. Thank you so much. This was great.
Same to you. Yo, man, we've been here for at least an hour or so. You want to tell us your experience so far here at the con?
It's like fantastic. It was great. It was love. It was very loving to meet my anime voice actors / actresses. It was great.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. But all 3 of them were down to earth person. They were like very positive, very friendly, and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it hasn't been a bad experience.
No.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Well, 'cause you hear that saying, like, don't meet your heroes, right?
Yeah.
So far, you've proven that theory to be wrong, right?
Yeah. Very wrong.
Very wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to talk to the people.
Yeah. Because apparently I'm the Rock.
The people's champion.
I'm the people's champ. So that means like you're the.
Uh-huh.
That means you're the people's champion or the champ.
The champ.
I'm quoting John Cena here.
John Cena, Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah, exactly. Which you're wearing a Fruity Pebble right there. Look at that guy wearing a Fruity Pebble right there.
We're all decked out. They gave us these cool badges right here. You want to show them your badge?
Yeah. Apparently they have me in here.
Yeah. He got the look, but they haven't.
I want to say the look, more like kind of like the height.
The height.
Yeah.
He's gonna get the look when he hits the gym at Crunch Fitness, I think, right?
Yes.
Crunch Fitness. That's for a future vlog. We're gonna do a future fitness vlog.
When he's in the mood to go with me to the gym, but right now he's not in the mood.
Yeah, we're saving that for somewhere down the line. But yeah, it's been a fun experience so far, right?
Yes.
And me, I actually met WWE legend Tatanka. Roku Dude got to talk to him for a few minutes. They took more than one picture to make sure we got it right, so it would come in blurry.
Yes.
So that was great.
Just alarming you that Jason Voorhees is coming.
Well, you're talking about Kane Hodder?
No, Jason Voorhees. Talking, he's coming.
Oh. You meant the actual Jason Voorhees. I thought you were talking about the guy that played Jason Voorhees. All right, guys. We're going to go ahead and see the sights and see who else we meet. And then I'll take you guys around the block and show you some of the cool stuff that they have over here. So you guys just tune in for that next segment. Right here. Children of Arlon. We're here with Alan Morgan, the author of this book and video game. Tell us about your work, sir.
Well, actually, I started this project a while ago. The Children of Arla essentially is a sci-fi fantasy book about virtual world technology and an alien race of bipedal dragons that have been harvesting our DNA throughout history and depositing it on a virtual planet. The adventure of this whole project begins with the book and is continued in the game. So essentially you start with the story and then you continue it inside the game. And there's areas of the game where you can't even complete it unless you actually read the story. There's a lot of historical content in it. So each section of the game is broken into chapters just like a book. And the first chapter of the Advent is based on the Aztec and Toltec timelines. So there's a subworld inside the game in chapter 1 that is a reproduction of Teotihuacan, which is in Mexico, and it was built by the Toltecs. And when people actually play the game, they will actually go into the subworld and experience the architecture of that city and the temples that were there. And one of the characters of the game is actually the inspiration, let's say not fictitiously, inspiration to the legends of Quetzalcoatl.
Nice. And how long have you been working on this project?
I started the story back in 1984, and that was the Advent. But the game I started working on with a whole bunch of volunteers in 2008. So I collected a lot of assets and art during that period of time, and then took a hiatus in 2014. Came down to El Paso and got my book published in 2022, and then picked up the game production after that.
Fantastic. And what was your inspiration behind the book?
Well, you don't laugh, but it was actually a dream I had back in 1982, 1983, and it was of me being chased by a dark dragon, and I couldn't see it chasing me, and I went through this cavern, jumped out an opening in the cavern, and I turned into a dragon, and it was so intense that my arms, my back hurt really, really bad. And everybody has those kind of passionate dreams where you actually feel like you actually experienced it. But it had such an impact on me that I actually started writing the story for the Advent.
Nice. And do you have any other future projects for people to look out for?
Right now, I'm actually working on the game primarily to get that published and up and running so that I can write the second book, which is going to be a continuation of Children of Arla, and it takes place after the game, and it picks up where the book left off.
Oh, that's cool. And let's see, I probably have one more question. Where can people reach you? Like, do you have any official website or social media?
You can go to planetpostmoderna.com, which is planet-postmoderna. We have all the links to our social media on there as well. People can sign up for our demo. They can also buy the book, Children of Arla, on Amazon. It's available in Kindle format, paperback, as well as audiobook. So you can get it on Audible and iTunes.
That's great. It was a pleasure meeting you, sir.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for coming by.
And it was great looking at your new project. It looks like it's going to turn out absolutely exquisite. What's up, guys? Me and Colonial Connor just taking a look at the comic books right here. We got the Green Lantern and Green Arrow, and they even got some Captain America and Falcon. And let's see, we got some classic G.I. Joe over here. Good, like 20 cents per comic. This one is $8. Hey, you see any comics you like, right?
Huh, what?
You see any comics you like, right?
I haven't even checked it.
Haven't checked?
No.
As I said, I saw G.I. Joe.
Did you?
Captain, well, not in person.
No, I was talking about the comic book.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw G.I. Joe, Captain America, and well, they got some like Daredevil and Green Lantern and Green Arrow comics. Right?
Yeah. Hopefully we can find something that we like.
Yeah, well, because you and me collect comics. You remember when I did that, Incredible Hulk comic collection and my Spider-Man and Spider-Gwen vlog many years ago, right?
Yes, I do remember.
You know, so it's been a while since we stocked up on any comics. So I guess we'll browse around and see if we find anything good, right?
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are here with the creator of Night of the Chihuahuas. You want to tell us about this comic, sir?
Yeah, absolutely. So my name is David Quidos Jr. I'm the writer and creator of Night of the Chihuahuas. Night of the Chihuahuas is a horror comedy about killer chihuahuas. It's basically a pack of chihuahuas have gotten a hold of the serum that gives them strength to back up their attitude, and now they're on a rampage, and they're doing all the things that they think that they can do normally. The only thing standing in their way is a police officer, and unfortunately his greatest fear just happens to be chihuahuas. So it's a very campy homage to all of the horror movies I grew up watching. Probably should not have been watching at that young age, but it's a 5-issue series. It is, we have 5 issues done, and we have a sequel coming out later on this year called Chihuahuas from Hell. So if you like it, and I hope you do, you can reach us via our website, nightofthechihuahuas.com. It's all one word. We're also available on social media, Night of the Chihuahuas on Facebook and Instagram. You can reach out to us. We answer questions. We have fun. We do all kinds of good things.
Nice. Would you also like this if it ever gets turned into like a movie adaptation?
That's the hope. That's the hope. So if you're a film producer and you see this and you want to license it, give me a call. So we're available.
Fantastic. It was nice meeting you, sir.
Cool. Thank you very much. It was nice to meet you as well. Thanks, everybody.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are here having our lunch right now at Burger King. I got a bunch of chicken nuggets because I love chicken nuggets. Got at least 2 Impossible Whoppers, ranch dipping sauce, and some Fanta. My buddy, what did you order for our little lunch break? Taking a break from the El Paso Comic-Con.
The Whopper with jalapenos, pretty much with everything. And the onion rings with fries.
Nice, that's a nice combo. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Let's see. There's more nuggets in there. I got my Hershey's Sundae pie in the bag. I don't know if you guys can see it. And some chocolate chip cookies. Because this guy knows I love my desserts. Man, what do you think about the experience so far?
Before I answer my question, the real question is, did you enjoy the experience?
Yeah, it's been a fun ride. Got to meet a lot of people, got to have a few interviews, talk to a few authors and comic book writers. Got to meet Tracy Lynn Cruz, the Power Ranger from Power Rangers Turbo in Space. She was very lovely, she was very cool. And I got to talk about my experience as being a Power Rangers fan. Yeah, it's been a real fun ride. I got to meet a lot of people. I got to meet WWE legend Tatanka. I got to meet WWE legend Jimmy Hart and WWE legend Chavo Guerrero. We got to speak to them for a few minutes. They were nothing but positive vibes, and you know, I got to go ahead and shake their hands. Got a few items autographed, and I got a few pictures in there. It's pretty fun.
So what's like the difference between Las Cruces Comic-Con and the Paso Comic-Con?
Well, I guess here at the Paso Comic-Con, it's a lot bigger. It's very spacious. And they got like different roles and different sections where you can find certain celebrities and certain public figures you want to meet. For example, it took us a while to find Chavo Guerrero and Jimmy Hart, even though we bypassed them like 2 or 3 times, which is kind of hilarious, right?
Yes.
You know, but you know, right away we found Tatanka just like that. You know, and he was right next to
Well,
that.
before you continue, let's go back with the difference between Las Cruces and the Paso, the Comic-Con.
Well, the Las Cruces Con, the last one I went to, I believe was in 2014, and their convention center is a lot more smaller. It's a little bit more crowded, so it doesn't take us that long to get packed like a bunch of sardines. The last con I went to had a great majority of cosplayers, where this one there was probably maybe one or two.
Yeah.
There wasn't really that much there, but there was plenty of voice actors and a lot of other live action actors there from other popular movies and other popular franchises. The Shazam line, man, was packed. It's been so packed, I haven't had a chance to actually get Zachary Levi's autograph to get that Blu-ray signed, you know. But hey, I got to at least meet the majority of my heroes, right?
Yes.
So, you
Or
know,
I'm pretty sure you did.
yeah.
Yes.
What's up, guys? I'm over here chilling at Colonial Carnage's pad right now. We just got back into town, and he's gonna show you guys what he got.
Yeah, so I got this. There's that. I'm pretty sure whoever watch anime, man, they will know who this is. You're like moving the camera. I'm like lifting it up. Alright, there we go. There's that. And then there's this as well. And then of course, gotta get this. Pretty sure whoever is a fan of this anime show would find this pretty cool. And cosplayer. Just for the heck of it. And some books that one of them's signed and not signed, so I'll be able to read it.
The next day.
What's up, guys? It is the next day. It was a pretty long day at El Paso Comic-Con, and I want to show you guys some of the stuff that I got while I was there, as well as you know, the people I met while I was there. So let me go ahead and start right here. Of course, I got my Comic-Con badge with Wolverine from X-Men on there. And so one of the first people I met when I was at the El Paso Comic-Con Convention Center was WWE legend Tatanka. Got to talk to him for a few minutes. Of course, I couldn't get that segment on camera because there's certain parts of, I guess, the El Paso Convention Center during the con. There's certain parts that you're not allowed to film. You're not allowed to have your phone out and film. So when I met Tatanka, I had an interaction with him. I just couldn't get it on camera, you know. But the footage I was able to get, you did see in this vlog, though. You know, those areas were not off range when it came to filming and whatnot. But yeah, I got to talk to him for like a good, 3 to 5 minutes. Talk about, the WWF, the World Wrestling Federation, or now the WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment, and just talk about, some of the matches and memories he has shared in the ring. And I, shook his hand a few times. He was a pretty cool guy. I had a very good experience meeting the WWE legend Tataka. He was telling me, I guess, like on his Facebook page, he's got like a new action figure coming out. So I told him I'd be on the lookout for that. Maybe put in like a pre-order, because because if you look at my older YouTube videos, I do actually collect WWE action figures. In fact, I gave some to my little nephew because he's now into professional wrestling now. In fact, my little nephew, his first WWE show was a SmackDown show in Denver, and he got to see John Cena and The Rock all on the same night. So I'm pretty sure that made his day, you know. And I also gave him a few of my little replica championship belt beanies, that was more to his liking and whatnot, along with a bunch of huge boxes of action figures and whatnot. So yeah, I gotta start building up my WWE action figure collection since I basically gave him my old collection. And who knows, maybe I might add in some AEW figures in there while I'm at it. I know they're starting to be more common now in the stores, and I don't know, maybe I may hang them up in the back. But yeah, it was great meeting Tatanka. And then Tatanka wasn't like the only one I met. Let's call it. Let me go ahead and get this set up right here. I also got to meet Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. He had me where I could choose, like, there was like a bunch of photos on the table lot, and he said I could choose like 2 of them, and then we took a bunch of pictures. Those are the pictures that you've seen in the vlog with me and Colonial Carnage. So I chose the one with him and Hulk Hogan during his WCW run. And then the second photo I got was the picture of Jimmy Hart with the NWO, Hollywood Hogan, Kevin Nash, and Scott Hall. So I thought that was pretty cool, But yeah, so my friend Colonial Carnage, he didn't expect that he was going to be able to take some pictures with Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, because he really didn't come here to meet any of the professional wrestlers like I did. I'm a big wrestling fan, been a big wrestling fan since the 90s, since the Monday Night Wars between WCW and WWE, But yeah, he was there to meet, his favorite anime voice actors and whatnot. And I think there was like maybe 1 or 2 cosplayers there. But me, I was there to meet, the WWE legends and Tracy Lynn Cruz from Power Rangers Turbo and Power Rangers in Space. And you guys probably already seen also in the video where I was in the Knight Rider vehicle. That was pretty cool. I got a little free decal sticker while I was at it, so thought that was pretty nice. I guess the Shazam line, or the line to meet Zachary Levy or Levi. I forget how to pronounce his last name correctly, but I was gonna get this autograph. I was gonna get him to autograph my Shazam double feature Blu-ray, but every time me and Colonial Carnage went back, it's like the line never even moved, man. The line was always packed, But no, I had to go ahead and, the hours going by and it was getting late and I was like, well, I guess it's not meant to be to get this autographed by Shazam, so he could go ahead and, sign the thing. But yeah, his line never went down. It just kept, going up jam packed, and then he went on the break and then he came back and still it was packed. So, you know, I guess, it wasn't meant to be for this to get autographed at the El Paso Comic-Con. And he was only going to be there for that one day only, for, Saturday. Well, today's Sunday for this, the day after the con. Sure, the con is like a 3-day event, but me and Colonial Carnage only paid for that one particular day for this, Comic Con experience. And it's my first Comic Con since 2014, which I went to the Las Cruces Comic Con. It was way before I was a YouTube content creator, you know. So, like I said, once the con happens over here in Las Cruces, New Mexico, I'm going to make sure to cover that and see who I meet while I'm there. But as far as this is my very first El Paso Comic Con. And then on to the next one. I got to meet and talk to WWE legend Chavo Guerrero. I shook his hand. Got to tell him, hey man, I've been watching you since the WCW days and stuff. Been a big fan of you and Eddie Guerrero. And then he's like, oh, is there anything you want to get on the table and stuff? And I was like, well, I was wondering if you could autograph my Eddie Guerrero DVDs. So he signed both of them right here. The first one, Cheating Death, Still in Life, the Eddie Guerrero story. And he signed the second one right here, Viva la Raza, the Legacy of Eddie Guerrero. And we chatted up for a bit. We chatted up for a few minutes. We chatted up for a bit, and then we took some pretty cool pictures. And he was a pretty nice guy, And it was great meeting those three WWE legends. I would like to meet Asuka, but I couldn't afford the VIP package when I was doing that WWE Las Cruces 2024 vlog. She was there along with WWE Women's Champion at the time, Io Sky, and Shotzi Blackheart and a few others, so I missed out on that. I've never been able to afford the VIP package. Maybe once, but then one of my friends kind of screwed that up by adding his +1, and that basically threw the math off completely, because I was like, okay, now that was just going to be, just the three of us, you, me, Colonial Carnage, and you, and then you add your +1, so it basically threw me off. But yeah, that's another story for another day. And then I guess last but not least on the stuff that I got autographed, and so when I got to meet the yellow Power Ranger, Tracy Lynn Cruz from Power Rangers Turbo and Power Rangers in Space. You got to shake her hand, talked for a few minutes. She asked me how long I've been a Power Rangers fan, and I told her, yeah, well, I've been watching it since 1993, since its inception, all the way up to Dino Thunder, and then I took some time off from the series, and then I didn't start watching again until, I believe, 2011, when I was flipping through the channels and they showed Power Ranger Samurai. After that, I started getting into the series again. In fact, a year before I started my YouTube channel, me and Colonial Carnage and another friend of mine, we went to go see the 2017 Power Rangers movie that came out in theaters, and that one received mixed reviews. Some people liked it, some people hated it. When me and my two friends left the theater, only one of them wasn't really too satisfied with the film. He kind of thought it was like a misdirection, that it was like, oh, it's nothing like the show and whatnot, because they're trying to go a much darker and grittier route. Supposedly Netflix is rebooting the Power Rangers again. I think it's supposed to come out like in 2025 or something like that. But we'll see if it's any good. I did like the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Once and Always Netflix special. But anyways, back to Tracy Lane Cruz. Yeah, we talked about it, and then she asked me like, "Well, what do you want to get signed?" And I was like, "Well, I'm debating if I want to get the DVD sets signed because she had volume 1 and 2 of Power Rangers in Space, and then the 2 figures, which was on the right side of her booth. Um, one was by Hasbro, and then the other one was by Bandai, I believe. Because I was waiting in line, I kept seeing those figures. I was like, well, maybe get those 2 figures signed, just like I did when I met Steve Cardenas. Steve Cardenas signed my figure, Colonial Carnage figure, and then my Power Rangers helmet and DVD box set. And then once I got up to the front, then I saw those DVD sets, and I was like, well, which ones are going to be? I don't think I could afford both. It would be nice if I could afford both, get 2 figures signed and then 2 DVDs. So I ended up going with the Power Rangers in Space DVD sets, and she signed it both front and back for both volumes right here. There's her signature again, and then here it is again in the back. Hopefully you can see that. But yeah, so now I could go ahead and rewatch these. I've been trying to get all the other series on DVD. I want to get all 3 of the Power Ranger films on there. So the Power Rangers movie from 1995, Turbo Power Rangers movie, and then of course the 2017 one. Sure, I got the 2017 Steelbook, but I want to get the other copy on a regular Blu-ray or regular DVD. I don't want to damage the Steelbook that I had. A Steelbook basically, for collection purposes and whatnot. So I don't want to, mess that up. But yeah, hopefully I could get the rest of the seasons of the show as well. Get Power Rangers Zeo and Turbo and all those other ones. Because right now I just got these and the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers DVD box set that included all 3 seasons plus the Alien Ranger 10-part miniseries. But yeah, it was great talking to Tracy Lane Cruz. She was very lovely, very heartwarming, and we got to go ahead and go down my memory lane as far as how long I've been a Power Rangers fan. So I'll place these right over here. And then I stopped at the comic booths because they had like at least I think 2 comic booths while I was there. At least those are the only ones I saw. And the one I stopped at, it had various prices. So we're gonna take a look at that, as well as the newer comic that I was talking about during one of the interviews. So let me go ahead and pull these out. So for this first one, I went and got the Punisher with that. I believe that's a Lady Deadpool on the front, and it looks like this one's like a Hastings exclusive because it's got the Hastings logo. Paid about like $10 for it. I actually got a Punisher comic collection. I don't think I've ever did a video on it, but I do got some Punisher comics in there. You guys probably already checked out. If you guys are longtime subscribers to my channel, you guys probably already checked out my Hulk comics, as well as my Spider-Man and Spider-Gwen comics collection on the channel. And and if you haven't seen it, you guys could go ahead and just browse right through the videos, and you could go ahead and watch some of those throwback videos from back in the day when I was barely starting my channel. But yeah, this is another one I could add to my Punisher collection. And the second one is under Marvel Knights, and this one was also this one was also $10, and it's an Electra comic book right here. You know, I was checking to see what they got and seeing whatever was, like catching my eye. They had some Harley Quinn in there, but I can't figure out which Harley Quinn comic books I wanted to get. They also had some Green Lantern, Captain America. And then I also found this one for around like $12, and it is Tomb Raider, the greatest treasures of all. It's got her on the front along with a lion, and that was 12, like I said. And I got some Tomb Raider comics in my collection. It's not very big, but it is a collection nonetheless. I've been a fan of the Tomb Raider games since, the 90s, the old PS1 era. In fact, I actually got the first 4 games on my PlayStation Vita. But yeah, those are, as far as like the old comics, those are the ones that I got right now. And then the newer ones is when I conducted that interview with the creator of Night of the Chihuahuas, I actually went and bought a few of his comics. I actually got issue 4 of Night of the Chihuahuas right here, and issue 5 right here. He had different variant covers and stuff to choose from. You probably already seen that on the video. But yeah, I recommend you guys support the guy. Go to his website, order his comic books, add them to your collection, and give them a read. Who knows? Maybe someday these might get like a movie adaptation. Much like how it's a horror comedy, so it might be in the same vein as Sharknado or a few of those other horror comedies that are out there. And also, don't forget to support Black in Art. The Coffin King, who is doing the coffin designs and artwork, and he had like knives and a bunch of other stuff. So don't forget to follow them on their social medias. I believe it's under at blackin_art_design. And don't forget to support Tamsin Al Silver, and check out her books like The Curse of Billy the Kid, as well as among of her other books that she has in her collection. And don't forget to check out Alan D. Morgan's new book and video game that he's working on, that they're both connected with each other. The book is Children of Arla. See, Planet Postmoderna. I think I pronounced that correctly. But yeah, you guys go out and support these, comic book creators and authors and their new books that are coming out, and spread the love. But yeah, guys, that basically sums up my little adventure. Like I said, this is everything. The bag's empty. This is empty. Yeah, this is the only bag I pretty much brought with me. And hope you guys enjoyed the ride. But yeah, guys, if you want to see more content like this, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys around for the next video. Y'all have a great day now. Peace.